It'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami.
Here's Darius Davis on the return.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. There he goes, right side.
Across midfield, Austin Eckler. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 79 yards. And the Chargers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
2 and now on first down. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe, 44 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
And he's got it to make it now 9-6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Herbert now. His throw incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, LA.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Chargers 12, Dolphins 9. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2 and now on 1st down. And he's got it. What a catch on the side. Well, 30 more yards and another 1st down.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2nd and 9.
The 15-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. That's like that of just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he is caught. He's across midfield. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Josh Palmer, 79 yards. And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
For a Miami Dolphin. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Forced out to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Tua. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1, and the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From his own end zone, Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Charger drive about to get going as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Herbert on 1st down now. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. After the turnover, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
Pass complete to Quentin Johnston. A gain of 15.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
With the score, Chargers 20, Dolphins 9.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So third quarter from their 25-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing it.
And now off to the races down the right side. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tua going to try and throw for it.
And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
This is a counter play. Eckler, and for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time he is in.
Austin Eckler.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here, because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. That is caught. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 24 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.